Sorry about that, guys. It's Sharon here. How you going? I'm just here to try and do a really quick tutorial on tea dyeing paper. So I'm hoping this works out. I'm in my kitchen, yeah, and it's really, really difficult in my little kitchen. Now, hopefully I'm not going to get interrupted because all the men are in the shed watching AFL, which is the football. It's grand final today, Australia's grand final footy day. Yeah, anyway, so on with the tea dyeing paper. Now, what I've got here is my dish. This is just what I like. I've sort of watched, there's so many out there, and Pam, I love the way your papers turned out. And, yeah, just by spraying, there again, you've got another different way. It is easier soaking them. Girlie, I was sitting there watching you going, just soak them, just chuck them in, because you were going to there at one stage, and yeah, just chuck them in the dish. That's what I do anyway. But each to their own. It doesn't matter. As long as you get the result that you want, it doesn't matter. So I am going to be doing a little journal, and I've cut an A4 sheets of paper down to in half. That's all I've done. So I'm not going to show you all this because it takes too long. So, because there's that blooming much there. So anyway, so I get my dish. I've also got my oven racks with alfoil on them, and also my baking paper. It's got no, it's all plain. It's got no shiny on any of it. So it's just the real cheap, nasty stuff. I've got a few sheets of them because I can fit probably 2, 4, 6, 8, no, hang on. Yeah, 8 sheets, 4. I can 4, you know what I mean, 4 shelves in it, sort of layers of paper. So, set them aside. Now, I have been soaking away here my cheapy tea bags in my jug. Right, that's what I do. I get the cheapy ones, which is a plain. Right, I use 8 tea bags. I would presume, I thought the cheap nasty ones would really bring it up dark because cheap nasty, you know, but good quality stuff brings up a really nice colour. But my tea is too expensive, so I'm using the cheap nasty stuff. I've had this soaking for quite a while. There's 8 tea bags in there. Right. So it's quite cool now. I prefer the tea to be warm. I don't know why. I just prefer it that way. And then all I do is just take my paper and I do this, and I do that. I might stick my tea bags up this way. So I'm just going to get rid of that for a sec. I have a towel ready. I've just got an old kid's towel. I'm turning Buzz Lightyear vintage. It's just an old towel of him. The poor old Buzz. So I'm just dumping the paper and making sure, try and do them one at a time, like get them all covered one at a time. Yeah, I want to get my papers in. Now, the darkness of your colour, yeah, you could probably go and put more tea bags in if you want to or whatever. But I can soak mine overnight at times and comes out really, really dark. Yeah, so, and this is all I do. Now, if you want to, I am going to go like, hang on, soak it up just a little, which makes it easier to go like this. But whatever you do, don't scrunch it any more than that. You can, but I think it's going to cause trouble. It's just to unravel it, like to pull it back out. So I know my camera's working, but I'm going to check it to make sure I'm in shot because I'm in the kitchen and I have to climb up a ladder to actually look at my camera. Oh, wonderful. Woohoo! There I am. So we just keep going like this. Right, I might do a couple of more crunchies in a mini. The quicker, easiest, the better for me because I have no patience and my household is like a mad household and I've got ferals running here, there and everywhere, as much as I love my little darlings. Just people here lately. We've got visitors and, yeah. It just gets a bit mayhem and with work I've been doing 4 weeks straight now and I've got 3 more weeks straight to go. No time to do anything like any real crafty stuff. I'm just sticking to, well, trying to stick to one project. Which, Marcy, that's your journal and I'm not having much luck. I just don't know what to do, but I'm sure I'll get there. I don't know what that was. Right, I'm going to do, I might do six crumpled ones. So you just have to gently, because once it's, don't soak it too much and then do it because that's when it's likely to tear. So I've got 4, 5, and 6. Right, so while that's doing its thing, we're going to get a little bit more ready and I'll explain to you quickly. I don't know, I just dump them all back in, see what happens. Just chuck it on there. I know that Michelle Mooney from the Paper Addiction, she does a really good tutorial too, and she gets such great effects with everything. She just has that knack. She has that real vintage knack. You know, when someone, and also people that have that mixed media thing where they can do it. I must think too hard. I don't know. Things don't come that easy to me. So I'm just going to sit them aside. And then what we're going to do is get poor old Buzz here. Look, he looks like one of those old-fashioned vintage superheroes. Anyway, get my kettle out of the way. I need room. I've got a very small kitchen area here. So this is all I've done. I've already used this for paper, so I've just got me alfoil on. Try not to have too much of it pushed down over your rails, have it just sit, but that's entirely up to you. Sometimes it gives a really nice lined effect. So that's what you'll have. And then there's this. But I'm going to stop this and I'm going to make part 2 because I actually want to experiment with this one. I'm going to get some inks because I'd like to, I'm after an effect and I'm going to see if I can pull it off. All right, so I'll get back up my ladder and I'm going to turn this off. Toodles.